Hi, beautiful fruity cutie. What's up? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan, and it's about midnight, and I'm exhausted. I am tired because I wake up very early in the morning, but I had a lot of work to do, and I had to get in my steps, and I'm about to go to bed. I'm shutting down everything, throwing out the garbage, doing everything I gotta do, and I see I didn't get to my bananas yet. Now, I let it slide for a few days, right? It cannot slide anymore. And I'm making this video. I don't want to make this video, but I'm making this video to show you one of the many, many things that you will have to do in order to be healthy. You're going to have to stay up at midnight when you want to go to bed. And instead of going to bed, you're putting your bananas to bed. And you know what? I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have these beautiful bananas, but I'm tired. I'm tired. So I said, you know what? Let me film, because I don't want to do these bananas and I don't want to film, so I might as well do both. And when you start, I'm so serious right now. I'm so serious. First of all, your bananas have to peel like this, easily, silently. And if you let them sit too long, they're going to be soggy and gross and fermented. And they're perfect right now. So we have to take care of them tonight. They cannot go another day. But I tell you this right now. When you start doing things that you don't have to do, when you start doing things that are good for you that you don't have to do, that's when you'll be able to stay raw. Because the damn truth is, boo-boo, you and I both know you don't have to be raw. You could be fat, sick, and nearly dead. You can get type 2 diabetes, no problem. You could live a mediocre life. You don't have to be above average. You could be average. So the question is, what do you really want? And a lot of us say, we ask ourselves, can I go raw? No, that's not the question you should be asking yourself. The question is, will you go raw? Because can you? Yeah, of course you can. If one person can do something, so can you. Will you, though? Because it's not coming to you. You're going to it. You know that, right? Like all those things you want to do in your life, they're not coming to you. You're going to have to stay up late. You're going to have to stay up all night sometimes. You're going to have to stay up super late and wake up super early sometimes. Your dreams are going to stay dreams unless you do what you got to do. And sometimes that requires you, actually most of the time, that requires you to do things you don't want to do. Now this is child's play right here, right? Me, I feel like I was about to say I was raised in the dark, born in the dark. But honestly, my whole life I've been doing shit I don't want to do. So I got blessed by life kicking me in the fucking vagina early on. So my whole life I was doing things I don't want to do. Okay? If I start telling you about my life, you're going to see why it's so easy for me to be raw. But the crazy thing is, boo, you also had a hard life, but you're pretending that you didn't. You're pretending that you're average when you walking around here and you not average at all. You pretending that you soft when you not soft at all. You hard as, what is it? Woodpecker lips. Yeah. Shout out to Goggins. So basically I always knew that I was a badass. But when I discovered David Goggins in 2019 and I started doing 75 hard for the first time, that's when I started really tapping into my potential. Because you have to understand, I went raw in 2011. So I've been in training for a while now. Before 2011, I was a badass. I was definitely a badass, but I didn't know my power. And so I hope watching this, I hope you are reminded. I'm here in your life to remind you of your power. Okay, you may have forgotten, but I want you to think right now about the hardest shit you've ever done in your life. Something that you accomplished that you were not sure you could do. something that you are afraid to do and you did it anyway, even though you are afraid. That is the thing that's going to help you go raw and stay raw. If you tap into that thing, you can do this. But if you keep forgetting, then how you expect to push through the cravings, push through the late nights when you want to go to sleep, but you got to put your bananas to bed. And listen, because of me putting my bananas to bed, guess what, boo? I'm going to be able to be raw tomorrow. You see, if I don't put these bananas in the freezer, I don't really have much else that I'm looking forward to eating tomorrow. Because the truth is, all the papayas I have, they're rotting. They're not even ripening. They're rotting. Like, look at this. Look at this shit. I threw out 2 papayas today. They're not ripening. They're rotting. That's the last time. You know what's crazy, though? They're from Mexico. They're non-GMO. I thought they'd be good. But no. Yeah, I got a few mames left, but like there's just so many mames you could eat in a day, right? And the watermelon I had today, it was actually not good. It's actually not good. So I have the other half in the fridge, but like, it's not good. Probably use it for filming or something. I want to do a skit. I want to do a cool skit. I want to do a lot of skits. And I tell myself, you know, if I had, these are some excuses that I make. If I had someone else in my life to help me do this, or to like do a show with, or do skits with, or film with, then I would be so much more productive. I would do so much more. But you know what? The truth is, I don't know. Maybe they'll distract me. Okay? I always said, oh, if I lived alone, I would get so much more done. But you know what? I'm not getting any more done than when I lived with Awa. So it's like, at what point do you wake up and realize all your excuses are lies? You have what it takes right now. You have enough money. You have enough time. You just lying. You lying to yourself and everyone else. And I'm going to let you go now. But one more thing that I was thinking about on my walk today. Hold on one second. I got to grab another Tupperware. Am I saying it right, Tessa? Whoa. Woo. I'm tired though. Should not be up this late, but street life, baby. And you know, I could have definitely done this earlier, but time management is not my forte. Eating raw is my forte, so you know, I'm not the best at everything now. You can't be good at everything. Okay, here's what I was thinking about. I'm so sorry. Video's almost over, don't worry. So this is what I was thinking about on my walk today. I was thinking about how I truly believe that God gave us these bodies. And I said this before, but I'm reminding you, God gave you your body to take care of. And I really think that when we die, God is going to look at us and he's going to ask. I'm going to refrain from cursing when I talk about God. But God's going to look at us. And he's going to look at us sideways. And he's going to say, what did you do? What did you do? Because I gave you this beautiful body. I gave you all the resources. I gave you an amazing family, amazing friends. I gave you money. I gave you everything you needed to be healthy. What did you do to my body? Because, you know, your body's not your body. It's the temple of God. So if you don't take care of your body, don't you ever in your life say that you're religious. Don't you ever in your life say that you're saved. If you don't take care of your body, you're playing yourself, boo. You're playing yourself. And you're going to have to answer to God one day. Now listen, I could be wrong, but I don't want to find out. You know what I mean? I don't want to be wrong and find out. So that's why I had to get in my steps. 15. I started with 10,000 steps last year. Now I'm at 15,000. And I'm feeling really good about it. And I'm getting them every day. And, you know, I don't run. I just walk. If I ran, it would be better. By the way, I signed up for hot yoga tonight and tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. hot yoga. So I'm regretting, of course, because I'm tired and I'm not sleeping. Instead, I'm peeling bananas. And apparently, this is what it takes to be raw. Sometimes. And all you do is just cut off the parts that you don't like. Now, by the way, these bananas taste really good, but I actually prefer to eat these, but I have too much, obviously. But these are not the best for nice cream. Yes, I eat them in nice cream. I make nice cream out of them, but the consistency of nice cream is much better with the Cavendish. So don't be jealous of all these baby bananas. But if you want to get these, you can get these at your local Asian market. Okay, I'm reminding you every video that I didn't have access to all these bananas. I didn't have a car. I still don't have a car. I wasn't able to go to the wholesaler. I wasn't able to go to the fruit farms for the first, 14 years of being raw. And then just recently did I make a friend who goes to the fruit farms with me. I mean, it is so recent. All right, I'm going to save these. And now we have these burros. Okay, well, this one's trash. I don't like that. The consistency, no, they don't feel so good. I don't like it when it's mushy. When it's mushy, I really don't like it. I don't like that one. So now I'm going to get all the comments from the people that are like mad at me because, I don't like that consistency. I let it sit too long. And listen, yes, this is waste, but I won't eat the nice cream with that consistency. I just won't. All right. This one's not too bad. Love you guys. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope I'm going to finish all my bananas. And I hope and I pray that you have at least 40 bananas in the freezer. If not, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You're certainly not eating raw, because if you don't have backup food, you for sure will fall off. You for sure will crave processed foods. And then you'll blame, I don't know, you're probably going to blame yourself, and you're probably going to have low self-esteem. But meanwhile, you don't have low self-esteem. You don't have low willpower. You don't have low discipline. You have a low supply of bananas. I'm trying to talk fast, but I'm sleepy, so it's like not coming out right. You don't have anything wrong with you. The only thing that's wrong with you is you're not buying enough fruit. I'm here to remind you, you're just not buying enough fruit. Love you, boo. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.